Have you ever woken up in the morning, a thought came to your mind, and that thought ran you down the whole day? It stayed with you, and it happened the next day, and the next day. And no matter what, you can't get this thought out of your mind no matter how hard you try. No matter what you think about, it's like sitting back there on a shelf, like actively jumping up and down, and you're focusing a little bit on your day, you're getting through it, you're what you can, but you still cannot let this thought go. If this is you, I have a course for you. Because a lot of times we deal with extreme emotions, anxiety, and fears, and they stay with us, and we cannot help but overthink. Oh, believe me, I've done it. But we cannot stay stuck in this cycle. Because usually over time, these things go away. But that time, it can be 2 weeks. It can be 2 years, depending on what you're dealing with. Let's talk a little bit. First, I want you to know that you are not alone. This happens to so many of us. And I think it's something that we don't tend to talk about with others. Sometimes we do. But since it's every day, even if you have friends that you vent to, you're not going to vent to them the same thing every day. Because they're going to be like, girl, nah, shut up. I don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? You haven't dealt with that yet. And even it gets embarrassing because you're like, why do I keep thinking about this? Why does this keep running my life? Right? Why does this keep running my life? We have got to fix it. Imagine this instead. Waking up every day feeling in control, confident, and fearless. No more overthinking, no more lack of confidence, no more scared thoughts, no more emotional exhaustion, because that's really what happens. You want to talk about burnout? Think about the same thing for weeks and weeks and weeks and tell me about burnout, because that's a lot of times what causes burnout. Because we work all the time, and sometimes you work and you work and you work and you're like, oh, I'm tired. But then you have those times when you have something on your brain and you work, and it's like every 2 days you're tired. You're burning out because you're not thinking about this thing that will not leave your mind. I am Dr. Chandra Smallwood. I'm a confidence coach as well as a psychiatric clinical pharmacist. And I've helped countless women break free from anxiety and build up confidence. So let's talk about the real. Anxiety, fear, extreme emotions, what do they do to us? They still are joy. They still are happiness. They still are ability to just be free and flow through life. Well, what is it? I don't remember. Careless and fancy free. They hold us back from opportunities and even make simple decisions feel overwhelming. Is this you right now? What is that thing that you can't get off your mind? Just get rid of it, right? Just stop. But you can't, because it's hard. And we all go through it. If you're constantly overthinking, avoiding situations out of fear, or struggling with emotional ups and downs, you need tools that are going to work. And I have some for you. This is exactly why I created the course Catching a Vibe. It's a step-by-step program designed to help you decrease anxiety, fear, and control extreme emotions. Because we want you in fearless confidence. Because it's something I had to deal with for a while. And for women, a lot of the time, these things happen because of a man, because of love, right? Because of some relationship. And it takes over your being. Women, we're very lovable. We're nurturers. We like to make people happy, take care of them, feed them, love on them, keep them warm. We like to do those things. And a lot of times we find ourselves not on the same page as someone. And what does it do? It consumes our thoughts, our emotions, so many things. But first and foremost, it takes care of you, takes away from you thinking about you. We want to take all that back. We want you thinking about you. This is something that we should have been doing since the beginning of time when we were very young, but we didn't. Because people have always been a part of our lives. We've always had to take their feelings into consideration. In this program, we want to change some mindsets. We want to give you real life tools that you can use anytime, basically, usually anywhere, that you can start using right away. Let's get into it. Shift from self-doubt to self. Let me tell you about some of the key benefits. other than clearing your mind of that super annoying thing you keep thinking about. 1, mastering your mindset. We want to rewire your anxious thoughts. There's a lot of things that you need to understand in order to rewire your anxious thoughts. But first, you need to know, what is anxious thought? What is it? And how do you change it? We go a lot in depth into that because we don't want you to be worried about things you don't have to be worried about. We want to be upfront, direct, and really build up a lot of acceptance for what we're going through. And if we do that, not hide it, we'll get great results. 2, a lot of emotional control tools. These are strategies to manage fear and extreme emotions and anxiety in general. Because there are things that we have to go through, things in our toolbox that we pull out. We're like, I feel this right now. Let me pull out this wrench right here and I can tighten that bolt or fix it or tighten that, or get that screwdriver and tighten that screw. Build that shelf. Do what we need to do. We need to know what tool to use. Just like if you're building something from IKEA, it tells you what tool to use. That's the goal here. 3, confidence building techniques, right? Because when we decrease anxiety, we decrease fear, we're not overthinking anymore, we're getting rid of the extreme emotions, we are building our confidence. And that is what we want. We want to shift from self-doubt to self-assurance. That way we can focus on ourselves and let who or whatever it is go by the wayside. Because, hey, there's a lot of fish in the sea. We need to get off social media, get out there, and do what we need to do. But first, we need to do it with a clear mind. Let's focus on that. We need action steps in order to go out there, take the bull by the horns, and control our life. We want to stop overthinking and take bold action at all times. I was listening to a TED Talk, and she said, if we're going to get things done, we need to spar. We need to spar through life. We need to drop little gems, little pieces of work. We need to do action steps at all times in order to move ourselves forward. We need to stop overthinking so we can take that bold action and get to where we need to go. Also, I want to provide support. I want to provide a community. I want to provide whatever it is you need to move forward. I also have a one-on-one coaching option if that's something that you would need to do. But first, let's get the course. Get the course. Try it out. Focus on it and get what you need to get done so you can continue with your life. I'm a mom. I have 2 kids and currently 1 in my stomach. I'm 8 months pregnant at the moment. This is for you. This is for someone who doesn't have kids. This is for a woman who just wants to be her greater self. If you are tired of fear holding you back, this course is for you. One of my clients, her name is Crystal, lovely, the most beautiful hair. She was having constant panic attacks. And then she did the program and she was feeling calm, in control, and way more confident in only a few weeks. Once again, I am a clinical pharmacist as well as a confidence coach. I've been a pharmacist for 12 years. I went to a private university in Southern California, Fight On, if you know where I'm talking about. And mental health has been a passion of mine for almost 2 decades. I know, I look 20. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's been a passion for mine for a long time. I love helping people. I love getting them to see how they can help themselves. I've used a lot of science-backed methods and real-world applications in order to build this program to help you. Let me help you help yourself. That's where we're at right now. The program is online. I'm going to drop it in a link below. You can also pick it up from my Instagram. Even though I heard that link was sketch, I'm going to go into that today and make sure that that's good to go. Sign up and start your journey. There is no time but the present to get this done. Get it done. Remember, you don't have to let fear and anxiety control your life. Take action and let's build the confident, fearless version of you that you've always wanted. Let's do it. Let's start today. Sign up ASAP and let's get to work. See you in the course.